Hello Divas, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited that you returned and are watching our content. If you were here on Mondays, you know that our topic for this week is sales. So I talked about on Monday different items, spiritual items that you can purchase on sale. So go and check out that video, share, like, subscribe. Like I said, my goal by the end of this month is to get 100 subscribers, and that will help me get a custom URL. So thank you for coming back. So today is Lifestyle Wednesdays, and on Lifestyle Wednesdays we talk about household things, food, decor, parenting, relationship, etc. So I wanted to give some tips that I use as far as getting sales. Now, some of these tips, I'll kind of extend the information into Friday because it's kind of clothing and fashion. But I wanted to get right into it. 1, discounts. Are you asking for discounts? It doesn't hurt. I remember when I was younger being so embarrassed because my mom would ask for a discount all the time. Like, she was like, I guess that's where I got the love of sales from. But when you are a wife and mother, you start realizing like those sales really help your household. And the most you can say is no. So you can get that thick skin and start asking for a discount. That's something that I do. Specifically, don't think that discounts are limited just to military. I know that most places often will display that they're given a military discount, but also think about other professions. Here are some that I know are able to get discounts, but often don't ask for them. And that's first responders. Places will often give discounts to first responders, but they don't ask. Also, you're starting to see a rise of it a little bit more, but educators, teachers, you'll see even food places like Chipotle will do like certain things for teachers. In other fields like librarians. Am I saying that? Yep, I said it right. Librarians. So, things like that. Or if you're a makeup artist or in the beauty field, depending on the particular store it is, sometimes they'll give you a discount for those things. So 1, ask for a discount. 2, sign up for rewards programs. And I know sometimes it can get annoying because they're emailing you all the time, but if you have a Google account like I do, which is divafleet@gmail.com, but if you have a Google account, usually any promotions they kind of put in a whole nother category anyway, or in another folder, so it doesn't immediately bombard your inbox. But even if that is not even if that is too much for you, you can always just create an email that you know is exclusively for those type of rewards programs, or where you get coupons and all those things. That just create another email. It's very simple and easy to do. Number 3 is buy as you need. I talked a little bit about that in the last spiritual video when I was talking about different books that I need. Sometimes we'll buy those impulse items, and it's sometimes out of a want, and if you have the discretion in your account to do so, then by all means. But what I will say is waiting till you need it. And specifically for lifestyle, I can speak on this because I have 2 children, and what I find is like there's a big push here recently, back to school. So then people run out to buy all these clothing items with the thing of having tax-free weekend. Okay, and that's good and well, but when you really look at it, by the time our children go back to school, it's only like a week in, and it's usually all these Labor Day sales that take place. And if you waited to the Labor Day sale, you could have got 20 to 30 more percent off than what you would get with simply just getting tax free. So thinking about those things, if your children don't necessarily need new clothes just because it's a school week, making sure, and by all means, I don't send my children to school just looking any kind of way. I make sure everything is clean and pressed, but I don't run off to just go and buy a whole load of new clothes because it's a new school year. They are forever growing, and their growth cycles don't always connect with their semesters at school. So I don't buy it based on going back to school. I buy it when their bodies need it. I don't want to buy all those clothes and then like a month or a couple of weeks later my son is in a whole new shoe size. So I really started thinking about that, and it saved our family a lot of money. Also with food, we start purchasing food for a week at a time, and I found that I'm able to purchase fresher food, and I don't mean just fruits and vegetables, of course, but also bread. We're able to buy like artisan bread during the week because we're only budgeting for that week, and so we're not having like our refrigerator is not like super full and overflowing, and then stuff gets pushed to the back of the refrigerator and you end up throwing it out because you wasted it anyway, or your pantry is overly filled with stuff that you just keep pushing further and further back and don't use. So those are things that I found by just planning ahead and only purchasing when you need it. So it's not a last minute buying stuff, it's buying it when you need it, but with a plan. Can you see the difference? Because you're saving money. So that in most grocery stores will show you what the groceries that they have on sale just for that week. So you're only buying what you need that week, and oftentimes that goes in a cycle. So if you decided, oh, I want to have some steaks tonight, and that week they don't have the steaks on sale, then guess what? We buy them when they have it on sale. Like, you don't have to spend a lot of money, but you can eat well, and it helps you keep changing your menus weekly. And I enjoy it, our kids enjoy it, and my husband enjoy it. So it really helps our household. The next one is mailers and coupons. Those mailers are things that come through your mail, and people often just automatically put those in the waste bin or hopefully the recycle bin. But check it out. Sometimes it's restaurants that you really like, and make it known. People know that I love a sale. I'm not ashamed of it. And they sometimes will give us coupons. So shout out to my friends, the Washingtons. They live not too far from us, but they live in a house and we live in an apartment. And one of the things that I found out was when you live in an apartment, they tend to give you coupons only for fast food. And because they live in a house, they get really good coupons to restaurants that we like to go to. So because they know we like coupons and mailers, like sometimes she'll just be like, oh, would you want to go here and give us that coupon? And like I said, I love a good sale, and people know that. So those are things that you can do, but still watching out, like the subways and just little quick things. And what we do is keep a folder in our car of those coupons, so where there's not randomly around the house and everywhere. We keep a little folder, and I kind of look through it every month, every other month, to just pull out the old coupons. So when we're out, even if we have to get something on the fly, we're getting it at a discounted rate. Planning ahead. I'm telling you, I'm good at this thing called wifehood, okay? So another thing is Groupon, Living Social, and group passes. So this is something that I started doing maybe like 3 years ago. I know Groupon has been out for a long time and all of that, and they're actually now really marketing a lot. And I know that Living Social is connected with them. I think it's like the same owners. But what we found out, especially in the summer, we've done like these different passes that they will have. And we've also done stuff for our date nights. If there's somewhere that we wanted to go, we just go on there to check out. We've been able to do some awesome spa dates. Me and my husband for sometimes even 60% off what we would have paid regularly price. So sometimes we just kind of look on Groupon or Living Social for ideas for our date nights. Also, our children, or as family activities, we just ended our what was called a Pogo Pass, and we got it. It's already a really good price of like $40 a person, and we got it was cheaper. It was on sale on Living Social, and then I had a coupon for Living Social, so I don't even think we spent like $30 a person, and that was a pass that we used all year long. So when we logged on to their website, it already had our passes, so when we would go somewhere, all they would do was scan my phone, and we were able to go to like water parks here locally in San Antonio. They do it like per city. We're able to go to the zoo, to museums. We were able to do so much, like the bounce house places, the trampoline places, all of that. So we were using it right up until like the last day, and we still had stuff on there. We went to hockey games. So just things that we probably wouldn't have done just outside ourselves, just because of just the sheer cost of trying to do it for a family with 4, we were able to do. And so we really, we really love how that allows us to be like good stewards with our money. And it really allows us to do things that, like, some things we weren't even able to do, like as children. So it really allows us to connect, as a family and things like that. So we really love that. How are you liking these tips? Are there tips that you have for me? Like I said, we live in the San Antonio area in Texas, and we're a family of 4. So if there's any tips that you may have about sales and things like that, was there something that I missed? Is there something you can help me with? Are these things helping you? So please give me comment by giving me different feedback, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And I love you, God loves you, and have an awesome day, divas. Bye.
Love